Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Los Angeles, the city of champions. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to the ideas that will emerge throughout this event as we bring together sports, entertainment, and community leaders to drive positive change for our planet.
Today is GSA's first summit in Los Angeles, the first 100% reuse summit, and the first summit at an entertainment campus where we will bring sports, music, and culture together for 2 days of best-in-class ideas, solutions, and inspiration.
Faster, further, together. This year's theme is an intentional challenge. We're at a point where we must challenge ourselves to go both faster and further. Over the next few days, I want you to look beyond what's just on your list and say, how can we lean into that trust?
It's important for sports to be sustainable because it is such a great platform to activate fans on climate change and climate action. Sports touches so many different kinds of people all over the world, and so if we really want to engage people, I feel like sports is a great platform to do that.
We have great leadership and support from our organization, and I think we have shared missions. The Green Sports Alliance is about convening and holding the sports greening movement, advancing it forward, and at AEG, our vision from a sustainability perspective is to inspire the world's many voices to protect our planet.
This is one of the few conferences that we budget for that we're going to be a part of, and I think you kind of get that feeling and you start to see people again and again, you're reaching out like, hey, you're going to be at GSA.
Thank you, GSA, for having me here. I'm a first-time attendee, so it has just been phenomenal to see the energy around sustainability and how we can really move faster and further together.
I'm very impressed about the Green Sports Alliance, having this kind of a summit and having so much buy-in of people who are really stakeholders but also have a lot of power is really impressive and exciting to me that this is even happening.
There's so much that goes into putting on a sporting event, and not a lot of people know what that is, but if you can touch them with sustainability, they can take something that they learned at the stadium home.
Today I stand before you. I am honored to acknowledge that this conference is taking place on the ancestral homelands of the Gabrielino Tongva Nation. Welcome to Yangna, a village in Tovengar.
Here's what purposeful leadership looks like.
I think the word that comes to mind most these days in climate leadership is courage. Being able to say, I'm going to go against the grain.
As leaders in the sports and entertainment industry, we hold so much power and influence. If every venue in the country switches even just one of their high volume items to a reuse model, we could eliminate over 1 billion single-use items a year. And not only that, but we could create a cultural shift away from this take, make, and waste society and towards a true circular economy.
For us in the building, we were one of the first arenas to put solar panels on our roof. We were the first arena to use a fuel cell. We have a balloon fuel cell on site generating 500 kilowatts of electricity. We, as events, are going to use up energy. The more efforts that we take to whittle away at those needs and make them so that they're renewable is better for the industry.
We put out a playbook or two a year as a resource for you. These are free, these are available to anyone. You can share the links, they're on our website. The playbooks are one of the most collaborative things we do. We get a lot of people coming together to share knowledge.
We've designed and implemented sustainability strategies on all 7 continents in 15 languages, and we're industry agnostic. So we work with all different types of organizations and companies, fashion from Nike to Louis Vuitton, and automotive from Honda to Lamborghini, music from Sony to AEG. But the through line is embedding sustainability throughout the operations, measuring and reporting.
Gathering teams together with common goals is the way to accelerate innovation and measurable impact.
This has been a dream come true for a lot of people. To be sitting in this iconic space in this time is amazing. And why we're here It's not for self. It's about building teams. It's about looking at what we can do together as a human society.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to give a big shout out to the Green Sports Alliance. Appreciate all that you all do. It's my first summit. Glad to be with you all in the lovely city of Los Angeles.
I think it's been great to just see so many people that are passionate about some of the things that I've been advocating for and talking about for years now. Being able to feel validation from that community and, again, expanding the network to collaborate and work together.
It's about family. It's about community.
Beauty of sport. The sporting world is that it brings people together.
The vibes have been great. I really didn't know what to expect, right? The flow has been nice. They really structured this where you can kind of run around like a kid in a candy store, at least I have, and it's been a lot of fun.
It's been very helpful for me to have this convening where I get to talk to everyone from all of the venues around LA who also cares about sustainability. We've got a great foundation here in LA and also organizations like the GSA bringing everyone together.
Even sitting here right now, I just think that we all just have to make sure that we continue to educate our youth. They want to know that it's cool, that it's okay to protect the environment. So for me, it's just always about passing on what knowledge I have.
When you're thinking about your sustainability strategy, I urge people to think of what is the big picture of the change that you want to see in the world.
We pledge to continue to be a leader in the sustainability space, and I'm very, very, very proud of that.
We have to find those moments when we get back to our work to keep celebrating each other and ourselves for what we've done.
As I reflect back on the last 14 years, so those of you that were at the first GSA summit all those years ago, it's amazing how far we've come.
Sports is the ultimate convener of fans and of good ideas, and when you put those things together, I think you can really have an impact and change the world.
Now we're truly having these discussions to push us faster, further, and together. This is the most diverse summit in the history of GSA.
And the only way that we can make the strides that need to be made is to join hand in hand to get it done.
I am excited to keep coming to these. It's been very impactful already, and I do believe that with the theme Faster, Further, Together, that I'm gonna get a lot further in my journey just from continuing to come to these.
It sounds simple, but keep pushing forward. Right? You know, at times when you feel like you're not reaching the audience or everyone that you want to reach, you know, just continue to push, because I promise you there's someone out there listening and paying attention, and I'm one of those ones, and that's why I'm excited to be a part of this board and be a part of this mission to try and you know, make the voice louder.
Sing it out.